Hi, it's Mark and welcome to Strat Chat Part 3, maybe. Name that Strat. Yes, it's an Eric Johnson thin line, amazingly light compared to my £9 Eric Clapton, which I love, but it's so heavy to carry around. So need a better guitar stand. Last year, I was looking at lighter guitars, and I read about these, and they seldom came up, and it was usually the cream one, which is very nice. But I think you might agree that this could be, say, it was more aesthetically pleasing still. It's in pristine condition. It's different. It's so different to my other guitars. It's strange because for many decades I've only had one guitar, and all of a sudden I've got more than two, three, and I'll get to that in a moment. But first, this guitar. Yes, I won't go through the whole thing at the moment because it is lovely. I've played it just here and put it straight back in its case. In fact, I haven't played it for quite a while, and I'd forgotten how good it is. Actually, it is, as the review said, the build quality and everything is excellent, and also it's been set up with the floating trem, although not at the moment because the tremolo's not in there, by the excellent Jeff Beer at Zero on Guitars, who's 40 minutes drive from where I live. I'm very lucky to have one of the country's finest luthiers. The guy I bought it off, lovely bloke, Jonathan, JJ Rich. He also gave me a copy of one of his novels called Woke Up This Morning, about the blues and Zen gardening and being dangerously obsessed with the blues. And there's lots of references to guitars and electric guitars and the blues, and it's great. Woke Up This Morning, JJ Rich. Hold on. I think that was a train. I requested for my last birthday present parts 1 and 2 of 2 of his other novels, which involve guitars and rock music and being quite silly. Yeah, I would call it a light-hearted read. But for anybody who's into guitars, blues, music, I think they're great. And he's not asked me to do this, and if he were to sell 1 or 2 more, which he deserves to, after, I think, was it 20 years, he told me, script writing for the BBC on some of their finest sort of Saturday night drama series, which are still aired to this very day. So he knows how to write. A thoroughly good read. He self-publishes on Amazon in various formats, and hopefully a link will be somewhere in the description of this video. And I'd say I'm not getting anything for this, but I think he deserves a wider audience, and I think they're very enjoyable books. So there, that's that. Right. Next part of this. This Strat Chat's not really going to go into backing tracks and playing because there's just too much going on. And I tried to do these videos before Christmas, before jetting off, brum, 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 in my little car to Cardiff, busking lots and occasionally being put up, which was nice, but otherwise sleeping in my little car, which was, well, okay. But that's in the past. Right, I'm going to plug another guitar in now, which has only just arrived to me because I bought it locally after seeing it advertised as a used guitar. I should put the strap on it, really. So, why is this guitar important, and why am I telling anybody who might be watching this? Because, right, I should have said this at the beginning of this video, but I didn't, so apologies for that. Thank you. Thank you to all the people who put comments like the ones I've read about my playing, and thank you artfrob for doing the videos and getting them to the people. So, but no, I mean, really, I've been so touched. I've been moved to tears reading some of the comments. So that's how much they mean. And also, some people have been sending me money on PayPal, and I've been saving it up. And for anybody who has done that and hasn't heard back from me, I always get back and thank you. But I'm just not good at emails, and I'll leave them. And the longer I leave them, the more I don't go back to them. So apologies for that. But this I bought with some of that money, most of it actually, but and the rest I bought a Boss little dual Cube LX amp, which I'm playing through now. Well, I'm playing through my NUX. It's got a humbucker with a coil tap. It's a Godan session. It's lighter. It's heavier than the Eric Johnson, but for travelling, which is something I'm aiming to do because I haven't left these shores for 20 years and the world's changing and I'm getting older, and so I've set my sights on, after being inspired by the wonderful Marcus Kay, who I'm sure many of you have watched his videos, who's constantly on a world tour doing his street concerts. What an inspiration. I'm hoping one day our paths will cross. I have emailed him and that I'd love to jam with him. I will try and make that happen. So yes, so I got this to be able to pack down and pack, and if I was getting on a plane, something I haven't done for many, many years. It's a good guitar. So I'm going to take this on my little new dual cube, which will run on AA batteries, and soon to arrive a little NUX MG101. For anyone who's watched my busking setup videos, I should say our videos, artfrob, I'm not forgetting you. I've used NUX effects for quite a while now, and I think they're brilliant effects. You've heard the recordings. I've explained how I use them. And I had a question with their customer services, and I explained about this unit because I was thinking of buying one because it's small, it'll run on AA batteries, and it seemed like the thing. And I explained I'd been using their units, this was just their online customer service, and I also cheekily gave a link to my Mark's new busking setup video, and I got this amazing reply back saying they were going to send me one for free, and if I wanted to choose a wireless system of theirs, they'd send me that for free, so I wouldn't be plugged in when I'm busking. I mean, how nice is that? I wasn't expecting it. So wow, thank you NUX, your new Well, they haven't arrived yet, so I'll let you know on that. But I'm hoping wherever I end up with this, my little amp, to hopefully jam with whoever is locally in the area and try and do a video or two to send back to Artfrob to edit, to put on. Obviously it won't be the same quality as he would film, but so, thank you for everybody who's done this for me, and I shall redouble my efforts on my return back home in a few weeks to try and get some stuff finished, as in my songs. And just get out there and do some more travelling. There's a blues festival I've seen in southern Spain in July. Oh, I forgot the name of it. It's up in the mountains and it looks amazing. And then there's Ireland, which is home to so many amazing musicians, but for me, the late great Rory Gallagher, who I was fortunate enough to see play live twice. And of course, yeah, well, there we go. So yes, I am wandering off as I'm apt to do. So I'm sorry this Strat chat hasn't gone down the road of backing tracks and playing. I mean, I've been thinking about that because, as I said, I don't want to pass on bad habits, and I've watched a few YouTube videos of proper guitar teacher people, professionals who are like, and for anyone who's learning who doesn't know Paul Davids, who I think is Dutch, who's just brilliant and makes very entertaining and informative videos. So anybody, if you're learning guitar and watch YouTube, Paul Davids, and somebody recommended Justin Guitar, Australian I think, and I watched one of his. Yeah, if you want to learn songs and learn that stuff. I never did, I just and just did it out. And I haven't really gone much from there, have I? But there's more to music than being able to fly around the fretboard, isn't there? It's something that touches you or doesn't, and I just try and I had my face out camera shot. Somebody has commented on okay, here we go, playing the same solo with a straight face, trying to give it all I've got. Okay. But there we go. I did rather cheekily, I think, quote Carlos Santana, who said about musicians pulling faces. I did say to Bob, it's hardly the face one would, in a way, want to portray the world. Here I am. It's just part of the job, I suppose. But I'm rabbiting on now. If you are still watching, thank you, and I will try and do better next time. My school reports could do better. Okay. Goodbye.